everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you all of my November empties and eyeshadow pans that I hit. I love this video so much. It's so satisfying to look back on a whole month of progress, and I hope you guys do enjoy it as well. So first I'm going to start with the skincare and miscellaneous empties, then I'm going to move on to the makeup empties, and then at the end I'm going to share with you my eyeshadow pans. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Vlogmas is right around the corner. You do not want to miss 31 days of uploads. It's going to be so exciting. You do not want to miss it. There's going to be a lot of project panning, a lot of get ready with me's, some declutters, all that good fun stuff. As always, everything on my face will be linked down in the description. So if you fancy something on my face, then I will leave it down there for you, no worries. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a candle. So this is a fig and mulberry scented candle. Oh my god, it smells incredible. I can't get the lid off. 1 minute. I'm actually like gutted that this is done. There is obviously a little bit at the bottom, but it is completely done. There is no way that I am lighting this bad boy again, unfortunately. This brand, it's Home. I don't know what that is. I think it might be Sainsbury's. I don't know. Whatever it is so good. I've got, what have I got burning right now? I have rhubarb and elderberry burning right now, and honestly, it is so good. I love these fruity smells. So I'm kind of sad, but I'm glad as well because it is big. It was taking up a lot of room, so I am kind of glad to have it out, even though RIP, it will be missed. Next, I have a body lotion. This is the pomegranate and hibiscus body lotion from Dove. Not a very exciting empty, but it is an empty nonetheless. I thought I'd throw it in, but I won't spend too much time on this because it's a body lotion. Next is something I actually finished this morning just before I started my makeup. This is the Rock Mousse face wash. It's all in French. I don't do French, okay? I'm learning Spanish on Duolingo, not French. So I don't know what the hell this says, but it was one of those you pumped it and it came out like foamy, and it was really nice. It did dry out my skin a little bit. I'm on now, it's like an e-cooking gel cleanser. I think that will be a lot better suited to my skin type because my skin type is quite dry, and I have found that foaming cleansers do dry out my skin a little bit. Not too bad to the point where I can't use them, but still a little bit. I'm glad to have this empty. It's taken me a while, like it's taken me a long time. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but it's taken me an unusually long time to finish that. So I'm glad that it's out. I'm glad that I can move on to something hopefully better suited to me. This, I have used this up. This is my e.l.f. eye cream. It's the Holy Hydration. This with long nails, I am missing a nail. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. There you go. This with long nails, trying to get right to the bottom of it, was a nightmare. I feel like the world is just such a harder place to live in with long nails. Like, oh my god, first world problems, like I know, but trying to get the last little bits out of this was a nightmare, but I have done it. I've got all that I can get out of here. Trust me, I have tried. Okay, I have tried. I'm not getting any more out of this. This was nice. It lasted me like a year, I want to say. No, a little bit less. I don't know. It's lasted me a hell of a long time though. That's what I'm trying to get at. I liked it. I didn't see any difference on my dark circles. I do have slightly dark circles under my eyes. I'm just a tired person, clearly. But it did definitely hydrate. So if you are looking for something really hydrating and very, very cheap, this is a great product. I also used up my blemish paste. So since I've been on my new antibiotics, I really haven't been getting any breakouts, which, like, thank God. But also for my empties, it's been a little bit of a like, oh, because I don't need to use anything. I don't need to use any products. So a lot of my acne products are getting neglected, which I mean is a good thing and a bad thing. You decide. I don't know. But this Beauty Bay Soothe Paste Blemish Treatment, this has salicylic acid and prebiotic in it. My skin loves salicylic acid. If you are struggling with acne, one of the main things that I would say is definitely figure out what type of treatment your skin likes. So there's obviously like niacinamide, there's zinc, there's salicylic acid, there's all different types of things. It can be really, really hard to figure out which one specific thing is best for your skin. But my recommendation would be buy a niacinamide, buy a salicylic acid. Boots do really, really cheap ones, just different ones, and try one of them for a month and see which one is the best. It's a very, very long process, I know, but once you find what is best for your skin, you will not look back, trust me. And salicylic acid is my favorite. So this has been really nice, just whenever I do get a slight breakout, just to pop this on top. It was like a pasty drying thing that went on your skin. I finished it. As you can see, it is gone. Next, I have a perfume. Now, I've said on my channel before, I really don't like perfume. I don't wear perfume. I can never like smell it on myself. I don't wear it. But I've been trying to get through a few of my perfumes because I was gifted quite a few for my birthday, and I'm just trying to get through them, you know. They are wasted space in my drawers, so I'm forcing myself to use them. So this is the Mitchell & Peach Flora number 1. It did smell very like peachy, actually. It smelled very citrusy, which I quite liked. So it was in this bottle, which I found very, very hard to get the product off with. So I actually decanted it. I've put it away. I decanted it into my empty Urban Decay All Nighter spray bottle, and that was a lot better for me. I just found this really awkward to try and like dip on my wrist and like dip on my neck. It was just really not great. The packaging for a perfume, not the best. But once I depotted it, it was a lot easier. I did like it, but it's not something I'd run out and repurchase. It's a perfume. You guys know me. I'm not fussed. And finally, for like miscellaneous kind of things, I have the Paradox Repair 3-in-1 conditioner, mask, and finishing cream. This was in a project pan, and I have completely finished this up, as you can see. It's one of those like aluminium packaging things. So I squeezed this until it was no more. I didn't really see a difference, to be honest. I am a lover of the glaze hair masks. Like, you can actually tell a difference when you put that mask on. Your hair feels incredible, and everything else in comparison just isn't it. It's not it. I just can't. So the glaze hair mask, if you're looking for a mask that actually makes your hair feel silky smooth, definitely go and get that. That 100%, I would recommend that one. Okay, let's talk about makeup empties, shall we? So we have 2 concealer empties this month, which is insane. So first I have the AOA Studio, I think it's in light ivory. The shade's rubbed off, so I don't know. I actually use this as a foundation quite a lot because it was quite a dark concealer shade for me. So that obviously meant I got through a lot of it quite quickly. This was in my Deck of Panning project pan. It was in for quite a few months. You can see the markings here. I'm very glad that this has been finished just because it is quite an old product, and I really don't want super old products in my collection. I do have one more AOA concealer, which I will probably try and finish. As of right now, I'm very glad with that. And the second concealer is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This was in my rolling project pan. I took the stopper out, as you can see. Hopefully you can see all of the windowing in this bad boy. And opposite to the AOA concealer, this is too light for me. So I use this as a mixing concealer. I'm currently working on a foundation that is a little bit too dark for me. So I mixed this in with it and it works perfectly. It's really full coverage, really, really cheap. If you're in the UK and you're looking for a super cheap new concealer, I would 100% recommend the Collection Lasting Perfection. They are a classic for a reason. Okay, and if you saw my Pan That Face palette update, you will know I finished 2 shades in here this month, which is incredible. Like, it's incredible. I will show you because I haven't long since filmed that update. These 2 shades are completely gone. I'm working on this shade up here, and then this shade I'm just decluttering at the end of the year, so I'm not really working on that anymore. But I don't know, I'm trying to finish this between now and the end of December. It's testing me. It really is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I really hope that I will. But this was a bronzer topper and this was a highlighter. I have finished them. A bronzer and a highlighter finished from this palette, and I could not be happier. I'm so excited about that. Okay, so now let's talk eyeshadow pans. So the first eyeshadow pan, let me grab it under my big pile of palettes. So this came from my Juvia's Place Warrior palette. This palette was my project level up. It was my level 4 palette. Yes, my level 4 palette. So I'm going to talk about the last pan that I hit in this. This was the shade Backa here. It is a bright gold shade. Hopefully you can see the pan in there. I hit this on the 2nd of November, so very, very early in the month. Very happy with this. That pan allowed me to roll this palette out and roll in my new project level up palette, which is my Book of Magic palette. I'm so excited to work on that palette. It's ridiculous. So I'm glad to finally have this palette out so that I can work on something a little bit more colourful, a little bit more up my street. Next is from my Carnival XL Pro, and this is my focus palette in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So that means I hand choose one of these shades every single update to hit pan on. And the first pan in this palette was this shade Keen, the first pan in that project, I should say, because we do have quite a lot of pans in here now. So I hit pan on Keen on the 4th of November. So again, pretty early in the month. It's this beautiful bright yellow matte. I really loved playing with this. So yeah, that is the second pan this month. Then moving on to the 6th of November. So in the first week we hit 3 pans, which is amazing. This is also from my Pan Those eyeshadows. This is the Revolution Maxi Reloaded shade 7. That's the one. I had to double check there. But yeah, we hit pan on this on the 6th, and this, as I said, was from my Pan Those eyeshadows. It's not very pigmented, so it didn't take too long to hit pan. It was a repress shade as well. So yeah, I had to build this up if I wanted any pigment, but it did go quite well with my Pan That palette, so I'm pretty happy about that. And finally, I will not show you the inside of this palette because, like I said, this is my Project Level Up Level 5 palette. It seems so scary saying that. So that means I have to use every single shade 5 times and hit 5 pans, which is scary. But I am thrilled to say I've hit pan in 2 of these shades since rolling it in to my Project Level Up. So I hit pan on one of the shades on the 14th of November, and I hit pan on the other shade on the 22nd of November. And they are my last 2 pans. So stick around, subscribe, because you do not want to miss my Project Level Up update. It is a pretty damn good update, and I'm so excited. Leave down below what shade do you think I've hit pan on in this palette. Let me know, because I don't think you'd guess. I actually don't think you'd guess. It's a very unexpected shade, I think. So, I don't know, leave your guesses. So that is it. That is my empties and my pans for November 2023. I think this has been quite a good month, to be honest. It's not super incredible. I know there are creators like Jessica Lee, and I say this every month, she hits pan on like my whole collection every month, and I don't know how she does it, but I think I've done a very good job this month with my empties and my pans. Hopefully December is going to be even better again. December, the last month of the year. Vlogmas, don't forget, I am uploading every single day in December, including shorts. I might do shorts 3 days a week or keep to 2 days a week. I'm not too sure yet. But every single day there will be a long form video and a few shorts sprinkled in throughout the week as well. So if you're excited, let me know. Let me know what you're most excited for Vlogmas, because I would love to know. And this is where I'm going to love you and leave you guys. If you did enjoy this video, definitely like and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes, and get ready with me's normally with bright, fun, colourful makeup. You can see here I've done something similar to what I did before. I have done a similar look to this before, but I just thought, you know what, I feel like it. I feel like it, so I'm gonna do it. And that's what I did. Okay, I am gonna go. Hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!